Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Ozil has confirmed his exit from Arsenal with a tweet a little over 30 minutes ago on Twitter. That's why he's tweeted, confirming that his move to Fenerbahce is edging ever closer. This after reports from The Athletic today confirmed that there will be a mutual termination of the contract and to allow him to leave. Essentially what's happening is Fenerbahce are not going to pay him the equivalent £350,000 per week. Ozil wasn't going to leave without making up the majority of that money. A conclusion has been found between all three parties. The contract will be cancelled at Arsenal, a percentage of it, in and around 50% paid up front to Ozil. Although they say up front, they'll eventually spread that over the course of time. That, coupled with his new contract with Fenerbahce, meaning he'll make up the majority of the remuneration that he is owed. But Ozil will be leaving Arsenal Football Club. He's taken pictures on social media today, wandering around a rainy Emirates Stadium, saying his goodbyes. And it is a bit of a sad farewell in many, many ways, because he doesn't get to have that last game in front of the crowd. He doesn't get to wave goodbye to the fans. I don't even know if he gets to say goodbye properly to his teammates, but this has been on the cards for a long time, ever since Mikel Arteta left him out of any of the squads for this season, whether it be the Europa League or the Premier League. This was going to happen, but a mutual agreement has been made for Ozil to receive in the region of 50% of the remainder of his contract. He then will be signing and will be free to sign a deal with Fenerbahce worth an estimated £150,000 per week. He'll be going to Turkey to ply his trade for the next couple of years. He will no longer be an Arsenal player. And I want to gauge what you think and feel about his playing career, his time and his achievements at Arsenal Football Club. We take a look here statistically. He played for Arsenal more games for Arsenal, and he was at Arsenal longer than any other club in his career. 44 goals and 77 assists in 255 games in itself is a tremendous achievement. I mean, you look at that. Look at that Real Madrid record, though, of 80 assists in 159 games. This player in his pomp at his peak was absolutely sensational. And I would love to know today how Gooners feel. 121 goal contributions in 255 games. That's 47% of the games played. He contributed a goal, or he made an assist for you. In terms of honours and trophies, I'm actually not too sure. I mean, is it 4? Did he win 4 FA Cups? Ain't too bad, is it? 4 FA Cups, but just looking at that, there's 4 FA Cups for him in an Arsenal kit. You look at the valuation of him now that his contract's coming down to an end. You wouldn't have thought at 32 Ozil would have been only worth that. But I want to know what you think and feel about his time at Arsenal. How much, was he worth the money? We have a little look here actually at when he joined yourselves. I want to go to his profile here. Just turn this around. I'm not sure. How much did he cost Arsenal? 40. That was it, £42 million. And the question would be, is he worth the £42 million paid for him? I think most Arsenal fans would say yes, he was. It's hard. He's been here a long time as well. I mean, 7 proper years he was at the football club, 4 FA Cups, as we've said. 47% of the games he played in, he contributed. Or are you an Arsenal fan that's going to remember more the fact that he went missing in many, many of the big games? Are the last 2 or 3 years going to play on your mind more? Was he really as good as people make him out to be? I really do see it. You look at what KDB has done for Manchester City. You look at what Bruno was doing for Man United. Is that our Arsenal fans see Ozil? Do people agree or disagree? I want your views and I want your opinions on that. But he is leaving Arsenal. It's done. It's confirmed. We'll put the tweet up actually from him himself. He put the tweet out himself a little earlier. I've got some super chats here. First one says, he can now play Champions League football. That's from Monser Ahmed. This is true. I've got Shadman here that says he guided us to win a trophy when we had a 9-year drought. Had some amazing performances, but declined rapidly. A 6.5 out of 10. And how would you, live viewers watching right now, if you're watching the playback, leave your comments below. What would you rate Ozil out of 10 as an Arsenal player? I want to hear that from you right about now. Make sure you're all hitting the like button. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. When you hit the subscribe button, though, click on the bell notification button. It's very, very important that you get that done. It really is. So that's turned on. And sign up to the Discord server. Neeks here says Real took Boughton from North London and dropped off Ozil. They won 4 Champions Leagues. Oh, there's no doubt Real Madrid did the best, did amazing business. They got £42 million. It helped fund Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale was one of the final pieces in that jigsaw, as we say, that led to them doing something absolutely mesmerizing. Is it 4 Champions Leagues in 5 years? 3 of them on the bounce? Out of this world. It truly, truly was. Neeks here is voting him a 7 out of 10. I think a 7 out of 10 is fair. The way I look at Ozil is this. When Ozil was purring, when he was on form, when he was firing, he was amazing. His lack of performances over a 7-year period in big games stands out. We've seen Bruno Fernandes getting a bit of jib for it right now. He's 1 year in, and he has actually performed in some of these big games, scored penalties, assisted goals in the Manchester derby last season as an example. Ozil, though, I don't really remember. The one time I remember he stepped up against Man United was when he was playing against our kids on Rashi's debut. So I think a 6.5 or 7 out of 10 is about fair. For a player to move into the 8, 9s, and 10s, which is where you would put the Robert Perez's, the Dennis Bergkamps, the Thierry Henry's, the Emmanuel Petits, the Patrick Vieira's, Tony Adams, Sol Campbell's, Ashley Cole's, Sanya's, David Seaman's, and I'm throwing out names here, Ian Wright's. Ozil, for me, doesn't get onto the same level of those players. I don't care about ability here. All you ability, I got more ability. Ray Parlour had a better Arsenal career, in my opinion, than Ozil. So, but Ozil was very, very good. Worth the 42 million, yes. Worth over 100 million pounds paid in salary. That's the big question. The overall cost to Arsenal was about 150 to 160 million pounds. Was he worth it? Get us your live comments in now. I want to know what you're thinking, feeling, etc. He wasn't as good for Arsenal because they had no world-class attackers like Real Madrid. He would have been the highest assister because of Ronaldo. That's fair. That's fair. Terry, you are deluded, mate. I mean, why? Listen, I'm really humbled that you take the time to watch me if I'm deluded. It's great. I want to know why you think I'm deluded. I'd love to know the rationale and the reason. Neek Seal of another comment who says Ozil's high was very high, but his lows were very low. Disappointing overall because he is world class. He was world class when he signed, and I think that's absolutely right. I think Arsenal fans expected a lot more from him, a hell of a lot more from him, more consistency from him, and it's those big games. And you know what? Your first year, 2 years, you can give somebody a bit of time, but when you've had 7 years at a club, we won't count this season, 7.5. We'll say 7 years. The majority of the games and the goals and the moments that people purr over, that people drool over, are against lesser opposition. They're not against the Liverpools, the Cities, the Uniteds, the Chelseas, the Tottenhams, maybe some other Tottenham. None that stand out in my mind from the outside in. When I think of Thierry Henry, when I think of Patrick Vieira, when I think of Robert Pires, to name a few, I think about things they did against the big sides. Maybe I'm being unfair, but it's just how I think and feel. Igal here says Ozil was a good signing. It just did not work out for him. It's bittersweet. I wish he would have left on better terms at the end of the 2017-18 season. That's from your boy Igal there. Do me a big favor, everyone who's watching, hit the like and share button. Ozil has confirmed. I'm going to get it up on the screen. I did promise I would do that. I'm going to get it done now. The tweet from him. It's simply 2 hearts in the colors of Fenerbahce with awaiting an hourglass emoji, essentially saying that the time has come. It's on its way. We'll get that up on the screen for you now, though. Let me zoom in a bit closer so you can all see that in case any of you have got bad eyes. But that is the tweet just there. Look at that. Look at that. 320,000 likes in 50 minutes. I want to say this. Is Ozil bigger than Arsenal? I swear to God. Look at that. Look at it. Wow. Look, we've had 1,000 likes since we've been watching this. Not me. I wish that was my channel with 300,000 views and likes and quote. There's 32,000 quote tweets. That is a madness, bruv. By the way, that's part of the reason he was on 350 grand a week, by the way. Yeah, I mean, but that means it's done. Ozil's putting that. That's a madness, bruv. That's a look how many. When I saw this tweet, it was on like 2,000 likes. I come back to it. It's like that. You know what I'm going to do actually, right? Let me zoom out a little bit. I want to click on Arsenal's page, right? What's the biggest Arsenal tweet ever? He has nearly 10 more million followers than Arsenal do, you know. Jeez. The average Arsenal post in the last week has got about 3,500, 4,000 likes. It's a madness, bruv. Ozil's bigger than Arsenal, bruv. Ozil's bigger than Arsenal. Jeez. He is, isn't he? Wow. He's actually bigger than Arsenal. Let's see how many likes Arsenal got when they signed Partey. So let's put Arsenal Partey. I'm being a bit nickety here, but I'm interested. Oh, it's going to be too hard to find that. Let me search it on Google. Arsenal signed Thomas Partey, all right? I'm going to search it on Google, and then I'm going to put Twitter in. Hopefully, it'll find me the Arsenal tweet. Might not. It hasn't. Oh, hang on. No, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Arsenal's tweet. I found it. So Arsenal's tweet to announce Thomas Partey got 72,000 likes, which is really good. Ozil confirming he's leaving Arsenal has got 320,000. 320,000. And I say that was then. So 325,000. 326,000. And it's growing every single second. You can't really... Hang on a sec. Why has that done that for? It hasn't changed that over. Let me stop sharing. I have to reshare. It's very weird when it does this. Oh, I know why. I've gone to a different page. You plonker. Let me put that up again. Look, there we go. Let me zoom back in for you, man. Look at that. We're nearly on 327. They're bigger. He's bigger than Arsenal, bruv. He's bigger than Arsenal. Can't be denied. Bav here says... he has a higher amount of followers than McGregor, Kevin Durant, and Khabib. He's probably subsided some of his salary. That's very much what he's done. And I know he's not bigger than... Well, he is. I think he's got more fans than Arsenal. I think he has more fans than Arsenal. It's crazy, bruv. It's crazy. Jokes. That's what it is. It's a joke. But there we go. He's leaving. That's it. He's leaving Arsenal. He ain't going to be around much longer. Long live the king. Long live the king. Do me a favor. Let's get this stream onto over 500 likes, please. Please smash that button right about now. Chelsea kicking off in 10 minutes time. We'll be live after that game. Do me a favor as well. If you haven't watched it already, go onto the homepage of the Football Terrace and watch the Why I Hate Manchester United video that we released earlier today. Liverpool fans telling us why they essentially why they don't like Manchester United, giving their predictions for the weekend. I'm actually going to post the link for that in the live comment section right now. So once you're done watching this, get yourself over there, watch it. Please share it on your social media platforms, share it on Facebook, etc. We want to get that out there to as many people as we possibly can. Let's get it out there, please. Twisted says, good riddance to bad rubbish. Is that a bit harsh on Ozil, viewers? Is that a bit harsh? Terry has social media accounts. Terry has social media accounts bigger, but he's not bigger than the club's following. Is he? Is he not? Is he not? I would hazard a guess that Ozil has more fans. Do you want to know why I'm saying that? And I don't even mean this salty, right? Because he's such a superstar player. Population of Germany. 83 million people live in Germany. I think a lot of them like him. I think a lot of the Germans like him. All right? Population, Turkey. 82 million. See, just across those two countries, you have got a pool of 160 million people, plus all the Real Madrid fans that fell in love with him, the Werder Bremen part of Germany, and the Arsenal fans that fell in love with him. And then, of course, I found that he is very much a beacon of light, and he's been a really good role model in person for a lot of the Muslim community online. So you'll find there'll be people from sort of Muslim backgrounds across the world that have found themselves drawn to him as an individual and a figure and someone of inspiration, someone they can relate to from a cultural point of view. I do think there's a distinct possibility that Ozil could be bigger than Arsenal. I really, really do, Igal. I really, really do. When you put it down like that. Yeah, but it says here, Germans don't really like him, but the Turkish and Muslim community do. How many Muslims? Well, yeah, I think there's quite a few. Good few, Bill. Do you know what I mean? Good few billion. He might be. There we go. Arsenal destroyed Ozil is what Tariq says. Does anybody think that? Does anybody believe that Arsenal destroyed Ozil? Leave all your comments below. It's really important that you do that. Smash the like and share button. We're back live after the Chelsea-Fulham game. Until then, take care of yourselves, everyone. Goodbye. God bless. And